think I've showed you a topographical layout in previous videos, but this is sort of a, I don't know, three-quarter view. It's very rough, but it shows you what we want to do at the river, what the cabin will look like. The piece to the left, that will be added after, but the main square building, the bottom, and the upper part and the roof, that'll all be there. But we have to get an approval from the county to see if we can build on that cement structure, which I know I have shown you in the past. That will be in an older video if you're interested in seeing that again. And this is an image that Virginia found online. It's not at all exact to what we're going to do, but we like the colors of and the values. And this obviously has several dormers, peaks and things, so it's very unusual, but we like the contrast between the black frames around the windows and the brown color of the home. So that's kind of where we're headed. We're taking down this fence, chain link fence. It's junk anyway, it needs to come down. This is a noisy road. Anyway, we started over here by the gate, and we're gonna take it down and go over to, well, you can see that marker is where the well is gonna go, so we need to be on the other side of that. That's what Virginia and I are trying to do. But there's still tons of debris just from the flood, all jammed in down there, that we want to try and pull free. It's a big job. It's hard. Heavy duty work. Be great with tools, but machines, but we don't have machines. And it's hard to get a machine down this hill. You probably can't see it, but this is probably a 30-degree grade. So it's hard to get a machine down there. For me, anyway. I'm not experienced, so it would be difficult. So we got the fence down. We just got to get those 3 poles out. That should be enough for the well digger to put his well right there. And I'm thinking maybe we can get rid of those twigs and stuff. That tree, more than a twig, and the stones, get those out of the way so when he digs right there, it won't be a problem. So Virginia's trying to remove some of these leaves. They obviously didn't finish putting that piece in there. The skirt, you're right in my way. The skirt around the base of the shed. But I think I'm gonna have somebody dig a trench here so we can divert any water that may come down this hill. Divert it so it goes through this pipe and out back here. Because we're storing things back here right now, but eventually that'll all be moved. There's rebar and roofing and lots of lumber. And a lot of leaves from the fall. So we haven't picked any of this up yet. I gotta bring a blower. That'll probably make short work of this. So these are all locust logs, and you can see that they did not split at all because this wood is hard as can be. So they didn't split. You know how normally they would split from the pith out? That didn't happen. So I'm going to use part of these same way I use the stones. They're on the stones right now, but I want to move them away from the stones and just lean them against those logs over there. And then when I have time, come back and maybe use some of these around the outside, or just stick with stone around the outside and use the log cookies for something else. It's locust. It's probably not gonna rot. Stuff's as hard as rock. We're moving these logs, once again, like I said earlier, just so I can see the stone underneath. When I extend it, I want it to be flat. So Virginia's putting some on a pallet, and I've stuck them on their side so they're not laying flat in the dirt. We'll continue to do that. Okay, so all those log cookies are now moved away, stacked over here, and I'm going to use those stones right there to continue on around the outside of this fire pit. And then I'll put some sand, which you got plenty of, because it all came up from the river. But I'll put some sand in it to hold it in place. I did that with the inner part, like right in there. That all has sand in it. The outer part, I didn't do that yet. You can see that right there, no sand. So I'll be doing that. But I think this is going to be a really cool fire pit. And we can still keep those logs. Those are locust chunks. We'll keep those there and we'll use them for seats. We want to have two different levels here. One near the fire pit and then one up here where we're standing. It's hard to see.
The river came up this high, so this will be protected. So like,
it's really hard to tell how high the river came up because we got inundated from the mountain behind me. And I've gone over all of this. I don't want to repeat myself.
So I can put tables and chairs and people can sit and make a little picnic over there between those.
Which means, let me show you from down there pointing up. This is the level of the fire pit. And I don't know if you can tell, but Virginia's up about 5 feet higher. That's going to be another level. Maybe even up a little higher.
Well, we'll take this down a little bit so that you don't have to come up, maybe make a bank for it. I don't know. So this is going to be the area where the table is and chairs and like picnic tables. To the right of me, to the left of you guys is going to be where the kitchenette's going to be.
Right in this area, we'll do a little kitchenette.
So we'll walk over here. So this area here is the kitchenette, the table and the chair so people can dine. And then over here, we're going to have level ground, and then we're going to put cinder blocks, and then a little kitchenette here so we can do barbecues and have, stuff. So the nice thing about this is the river's there, and we don't believe that the river came up this high.
We don't know. If you look at where the sand is, so I'm looking at where the sand is up there. I'll zoom into that. The sand came up pretty high on that road, higher than where you're standing. So the river might have come up higher, maybe to Virginia's waist.
So I think if it's cement, I think the likelihood of it floating down the river, pretty nil. If we could put like rebar in there and pour cement in there and do that. The same thing with a table. I think we should do like a cement table with cinder blocks or something with cinder blocks where it doesn't float away, God forbid, because if it hits here.
Yeah, but think about it. This was a once in forever. This wasn't a once in 500 years or a once in 5,000. This flood has never, ever happened in the mountains. Never.
Right now, I'm probably
since human existence.
50 feet, 60 feet above the river. The river went over the bridge, which is 30 feet high, and went over the bridge.
So it's higher than where you're standing. It's probably up to your waist or chest.
Yeah, I bet you're at the same height level as the bridge right now.
And it went 5 feet above that. The thing is that we can't really tell is because the mountain up there came down and just loaded us with stone and dirt and mud and trees, mess.
Because now we've got stone here, whereas before we had like all kinds of green stuff and we had twigs and everything. It was like this hard to get through. So the Lord,
yeah, but that would have been much easier to deal with than these rocks. You need a machine for these rocks. Oh, you don't have to weed whack. But you gotta get somebody with a machine. You gotta get rid of some kind of machine to get rid of these stones, and we're hopefully that's gonna happen.
On this side, we'll have some stairs coming up here. Some nice stairs. So you come around, there's the table, there's the kitchenette, come up this way, nice little walkway here.
So walkway from down at this level here, up here where Virginia was standing, where we have a table.
And then, not sure what we're gonna do here, but maybe we'll put like a little cabana out there, like a little outhouse kind of thing. Not outhouse. What do they call it?
Cupola, not a cupola.
Like
A gazebo.
A gazebo.
Yeah, but it's so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but these trucks going by here, they're deafening.
Once you get the wall fixed and put up, it shouldn't be as loud. The river's loud.
It's going to be loud.
Okay, so now over here we've got more rocks. Since we can use all these rocks, we can use the...
We want to split this wood up because these trees won't live long with these trees, these logs on them. We got to get rid of that. And some of these trees, damn, well, that's a poplar right there. That thing is huge. So is that. These are both poplars, and they don't look so hot. If you go up that tree, wow, what a pretty blue sky. Go up there, look at that. That limb is dead, and there's another dead one up there. I don't know what it means for the life or the health of this tree, but it's a poplar, and a lot of times these poplars are just holes in the center, but you know, it made it through the flood. And it looks like it's not buried in the debris, because you can see that's probably in the natural base.
Yeah, that's gonna be fine.
And that one is too. These trees are fine. We just got to get this wood off of them. And that's another project.
Yep.
Log splitter. But before we do that, we are working on building right over there in the distance. I'll zoom into that. We want to put a woodshed here, but we got to have holes dug. And I don't know if Virginia's up for that, but I don't think I am. I'd like to hire somebody to dig those holes.
I may be able to, but it may hurt my shoulders.
Yeah, it'll hurt her shoulders and kill my back, so probably not going to happen from us.
Fine during the day, but the next day you're like, okay, that's
Yeah, and we got a big burn pile down there we got to get rid of. So let's go down to the little gully, that one right there, and I'll show you what's going on down there. So the road is just on the other side of this mound of stuff, and we need to remove that.
Yeah, it's still debris. It's chopped up wood and trees and still some debris. You can
And
see
mud.
the blue stuff and mud and poles and
There's a lot of junk
whatever
there.
else there.
But once we remove that, then we got to replace it with stones. Otherwise, the
Yeah, for the
road
bank.
is subject to cave-in, and we obviously don't want that to happen.
and look, we have plenty of stones on the
Yeah, we got a lot of
property
stones
now
here
that we can
yet.
pick up and put up there. Like even the bigger ones, it depends on what the guys think when they come here. We got some volunteers coming, construction guys who are working for the county or the state. Thank you, Trump. I don't know. Well, whatever. Whoever it is.
We
Thank you,
also
Lord.
still have tombstones.
Yeah, but all these rocks here, so these
Not from
rocks go up
graves.
against the
There's a
wall there.
reminder. There's a monument maker
Yes.
right there across the street.
We
And
use
all
those
of his
down-
garbage came down. But we can use those as filler.
And also fill this whole area up here too with stone so that the bank of the side of the house doesn't.
Right there is where we need to, once that junk is removed, refill or fortify, thank you, fortify that bank so it doesn't fall into our land and screw up the road. So when this was dug, and I'm going to yell because it's really loud, this stream was probably 18 inches, 2 feet wide, and now it's expanded considerably. Probably 3 or 4 feet wide in spots. Here it's probably 6 or 7 feet wide, and it has branched, made a little island, and gone through those trees. And then when it gets down there, it's really spread out.
And you can still look, you can see debris on the trees there. So obviously, as these get flooded here,
Debris. Well, there's still debris back here, but that's from the flood. This came down from the mountain, all of that. I mean, this is a huge project, and something we'll have to get to at a later date. But if you can look real close, this is all sand. This also, well, I don't know if this came down from the mountain or it came from this little spring. What do you call this, a little tributary?
well,
I think it's a spring,
yeah.
because it's flowing from there out to the river. So anyway, it probably brought with it all of this. Look, there's a piece of trailer over there
You know
still.
what's really cool here? It's like a glass door, so you can do here.
There's a tire. I don't know why we missed that. So this looks like a piece of trailer. And I don't know what that orange thing is. It looks like kind of like a hammer. But this is all new stuff. There's some junk over there in this little stream right there in the center. But this all came down. This was like spring purging.
There's more stuff in there.
And you know, there's a big pile of junk in this spring stream down river a little bit. Down here, where am I? Right there, there's junk. So this was one little stream coming down, and it was flowing here. It was going up this way. And the river completely, that was really narrow up there. It was completely diverted it to over there, which is fine. It's just, you know, you do stuff and then the nature's got a mind of its own and changes everything. So this is the lowest level of our property. And I want to put steps right in that area that will go up to the woodshed and the fire pit that's in the distance. It's a lot of wood, a lot of cordwood. So I'm going to take 4 of these pallets, put them behind the shed, and set up a generator back there so I can power the shed when I'm here. But we've got several of these, so we'll be able to use those instead of, and they breathe, which will be good for the generator also. We've got plenty of metal roofing, so I'll make a metal roof on top. Similar to the little covering that I put on the well house on the opposite side of the, where is it? Can't really see it. Oops, the other way. It is on the other side of the slope. It is just behind that woodshed back there. You can just see the corner of it from here. That right there is a piece of locust.
It's a what?
Piece of locust.
Oh, a piece of locust. I thought you said a piece of something.
Piece of locust. A bunk. What do they call it? I don't know what they call it. Buck. They call it bucking them up. Well, that's a piece of locust that I want to make a sink or something like that out of. But it's really hard, so I don't know if that'll happen. We'll see. How much do you think that weighs?
150.
Don't go too far with it.
Right there. That way when I pull in here with the car, I don't have to worry about hitting anything here. I can pull in further. That's what I'm thinking.